So, fasting. You hear that word everywhere, right? But what does it actually mean for your body? And man, the information out there, it's like a total maze of conflicting advice. In this explainer, we're going to cut through all that noise and give you a clear map, a guide to the real science of what happens when you fast and how you can actually do it. And you might be thinking this is some radical new idea, but fasting is not some new biohacking trend. No way. This is an ancient practice, we're talking centuries old, that taps into some of our body's most powerful, built-in abilities for healing and renewal. And Benjamin Franklin, of all people, really hit the nail on the head with this one. The key is to stop thinking about fasting as deprivation or starvation. It's not about that. It's a choice to give your body a much-needed break. And when you do that, you're basically flipping a switch that turns on your body's own internal repair.
All right, so let's get into it. To really understand this, we've got to start with how your body generates energy in the first place. This is where the magic begins.
Okay, the best way to think about this is that your body is like a hybrid car. It's got two different fuel sources. First, you've got your gas tank. That's the carbs and sugar you eat. It's super easy to access, but it burns kind of dirty, and it's a tiny little tank, maybe 2,500 calories worth. But then you have this massive, clean-burning electric battery, your stored body fat. That can hold 40,000 calories or, way, way more. And here's the thing. Most of us, day in and day out, we're just constantly refueling that little gas tank with snacks and meals. We never tap into that giant, clean battery. Fasting, that's what flips the metabolic switch. It forces your body to stop running on sugar and start burning its own clean, efficient fat stores. And that unlocks some absolutely incredible health benefit. So what does that actually look like on a timeline? What's really happening inside your body when you stop eating? Because it's a lot more than just your stomach grumbling, I promise you. A whole cascade of amazing biological events starts to unfold. Things start happening way faster than you'd probably guess. Just 12 hours in, bam, your growth hormone, that's your body's main anti-aging and fat-burning hormone, starts to spike. Then at 18 hours, this incredible thing called autophagy kicks in. We'll get to what that is in just a sec. By 24 hours, your sugar stores are officially empty, and your body is now running on ketones, clean energy from fat. And get this, if you make it to 48 hours, your body actually starts generating new stem cells for healing and repair. Okay, let's talk about that word, autophagy. It literally means self-eating, which sounds kind of weird, right? But think of it like your body's built-in tidying up crew. It's this amazing housekeeping process that goes around, finds all the old, junky, damaged cells that are just clogging things up, and recycles them into new, healthy parts. It's powerful stuff. And once you cross that 24-hour mark, you can see the benefits just ripple through your entire system. Inflammation, which is at the root of so many diseases, just plummets. Your gut gets a chance to rest and heal. Your brain starts repairing itself, and your heart actually loves running on this new fuel called ketones. These are like super clean, high-octane energy molecules made from your own fat. It is a true full-body reset. Okay, so we get the why and the what. Now let's get practical. Let's talk about the how, because there are a ton of different ways to get these benefits. So let's walk through 5 of the most popular strategies out there. This is a great little snapshot of the different approaches. You've got daily things like time-restricted eating, which is a fantastic starting point. You've got weekly strategies like the 5-2 method for more flexibility. And you've even got more intensive options for a deeper reset. The main point here, there's no single right answer. It's all about finding a rhythm that clicks with your life. All right, probably the most popular place to start is what's called 16-8. It's really simple. You fast for 16 hours and you have an 8-hour window where you eat your meals. And the reason it's so popular is, well, it's just so practical. For a lot of people, this is basically just skipping breakfast and eating between noon and 8 p.m. A huge chunk of that fasting time happens while you're asleep. Next up, you've got the 5-2 method. With this one, you eat like you normally would 5 days a week. And then on 2 days that aren't back-to-back, you cut your calories way down to about 500 or 600. The huge advantage here is flexibility, right? You're only really dieting 2 days a week. But the flip side is you do have to count calories on those days. And let's be honest, that's not for everyone. Then there's the whole day fast, or what a lot of people call OMAD. That stands for 1 meal a day, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You fast for about 24 hours, have 1 meal, and that's it. The simplicity is awesome, but wow, it can be tough to stick with. And trying to cram all your nutrition into one single meal, that's a real challenge. Okay, so you've seen all these options.
Time restricted, 5-2, OMAD. How in the world do you choose? This, right here, is probably the most important part of the whole thing.
And this quote just says it all. Look, the most perfect fasting plan on paper is completely useless if you hate it and quit after 3 days. The best method isn't the most extreme or the most difficult, it's the one that weaves into your life so seamlessly that you can do it consistently without a ton of stress. So before you just dive in headfirst, just take a second, ask yourself some real questions. What actually fits my work schedule? Can I make this work with family dinners in my social life? Does this feel like something I could do for a month or even a year? What am I trying to achieve? And this one is non-negotiable, folks, especially if you have any health conditions or you're on medication. Please talk to a doctor or a healthcare professional who actually knows your history.
Just remember, this whole thing is your journey. It's not a competition, there's no finish line, so you gotta be patient with yourself. Be kind, don't be afraid to try something, see if it works, and if it doesn't, try something else. It's all about exploring what feels right for your body. When it all comes down to it, the goal here isn't perfection. It's not about being a perfect faster every single day. It's about sustainability. It's about finding something that makes you feel good and that you can stick with. So really think about it. Looking at everything we've talked about and thinking about your life, what's a rhythm that could actually work for you?